Hi students, intermediate, second year, English medium. We are discussing the agriculture sector. So in the agriculture sector, so many concepts were discussed by the previous videos. In this video, I am going to analyze the agricultural credit. Simple. Agricultural credit. So what is the agricultural credits? How many types of agricultural credit? Who are provision to provide the agriculture credit facilities to agriculture sector are the discussing topic in this video. Listen carefully. Agricultural credit. Why sir? Why should we need the agricultural credit? Means if you want to increase the high productivity in agriculture sector, so the most of the agriculture sector, the most of the farmers in the agriculture sector is suffer with the lack of infrastructure facilities. What are the infrastructure facilities? No proper credit facilities, no proper grading facilities, no transport facilities. Due to the our productivity will be also very low. When we compare to the developed countries, we are getting the low productivity in agriculture sector. Why? What are the reasons? So many reasons leads to the low productivity in agriculture sector. Due to increase the agricultural productivity, the agricultural supports to be need. Means to increase the agricultural productivity, the agricultural supporting factors. Agricultural support means credit facilities to be essential to increase the agricultural production. What are the agricultural credits? Means the agricultural source to be need to supporting the productivity in agriculture. So the agriculture needs to be a agricultural credit. Who are ready to give the agricultural credit in agriculture sector? Means the agriculture sector, agriculture credit is first of all, how many types of agricultural credit? Means one is short run or short period. Short run. Short run credit or loan. Short run loan facilities. Second, medium term or run, whatever, medium term credit or medium run credit, and long term credit. So these are the three types to need the agricultural productivity, agricultural credit. What's that means here? First of all, short run or short term credit facilities. The agriculture sector needs to be short run or short term facilities, means not exceeding 15 months. The loan can be get the loan of agriculture sector not exceeding 15 months. The loan the farmers or agriculture sector getting the not exceeding 15 months are called short term, short run credit facilities, credit assistance facilities. Okay, so the farmer should pay the loan to the banks or other sources not exceeding 15 months. So what is the need for the short term credit facilities? Means to cultivate the land or to plantation the agriculture sector, the agriculture farmers needs to support the short term loan facilities. Okay, this is the first one. And go to the second one, medium term credit facilities. Medium term means more than 15 months and not exceeding 5 years. It is more than 15 months and not exceeding 5 years. Means the farmer should pay the loans to the various source not exceeding 5 years are called medium term loan facilities or medium term credit facilities. For example, to purchase the bullocks, or to purchase the tractors, or to cultivate the land. Okay na? So to purchase the additional land, the agriculture sector, agriculture farmers needs to the medium term credit facilities. The farmers should repay the loans within the 5 years. So this is called medium term credit facilities. Second, third one is long-term credit facilities. Yes, this is also needs to the agriculture sector. Suppose the agriculture sector, suppose to purchase the additional land, to dig well the wells, and to provide the irrigation facilities, or to make the fencing of their lands. So the agriculture sector needs to be huge amount. Huge amount means so more than 5 years. More than 5 years, not exceeding 25 years, is called long term or long run credit facilities. Means the agriculture sector needs to three type of loan facilities: short term loan facilities, medium term loan facilities, and long term loan facilities. Okay, so the three terms of loans are need to agriculture sector. One hand, but who are ready to give the loan facilities to agriculture sector? Okay, the three types are needs to agricultural loan, but who are ready to give, who are supposed to give the agricultural loan, agricultural credit to the agriculture sector, agricultural farmers? Means so the source of agricultural credit, these are the terms of agriculture. Then go to the source of agriculture. Simple, try to understand. Source of agriculture credit. Source of agriculture credit. One is institutional causes, institutional credits, non-institutional credits. Two types are there. One is, first of all, we take the non-institutional. Non-institutional credit facilities, the source of agriculture. Try to understand. Who give the loan facilities to agriculture sector? One is non-institutional credit. Second one is institutional credit. Institutional or source. Institutional credit. What are the non-institutional sources first? Means non-institutional source means private sector source, which means money lenders, commission agents, landlords. These are all the supposed to give the agricultural loan. Once again, money lenders and landlords and commission agents and traders, and these are all supposed to give the loan facilities to agriculture. Such are called non-institutional credit facilities. Okay, this is the source of agriculture. But even the most of the people are go and take the loan from the non-institutional source only. Why? Because it is easy to get the loan facilities. The farmer is, which is always thinking it is easy to get the loan facilities from landlords and what is it? Commission agents and traders. So, but their rate of interest is very high. They are laying the high rate of interest, but it is a easy process to get the loan facilities of farmer. So the most of the farmers are going to take the loan from the money lenders. So, but they are paying the high rate of interest on their loans. Okay, the money lenders are nearby them, and money lenders are near in their houses, and money lenders are near in their villages. Due to it is easy to possible, it is easy to get the loan facilities. So due to this is the first source of agricultural credit. One is, once again, money lenders. Okay, and commission agents and friends also. The friends also can give the loan facilities to agriculture sector. This is a non-institutional credit facilities. One hand, and another hand is institutional credit facilities. Institutional credit facilities are divided into, one is cooperative banks. Cooperative banks. Second, commercial banks. Then regional rural banks are providing only the agriculture sector. What we are going to analyze, these are providing only the agricultural loan, agricultural credit facility, institutional credit. Means cooperative banks. In 1905, the government of India has introduced the cooperative societies. So the cooperative societies are divided into three categories. So primary cooperative societies, and district cooperative societies, and the state cooperative societies. The people who are living in the rural areas or depends on agriculture sector, they coordinate and they can gather and maintain a society. Okay, so society, and to get the loan facilities, the cooperative banks. So the government of India has introduced the cooperative banks. The cooperative banks aim is to provision only the agricultural finance to the agricultural land, agricultural sector only. Okay, na? So this is one of the source to provide the more and more loan facilities to agriculture sector, cooperative banks. So the cooperative societies are also conducted by the government due to the cooperative banks providing the loan facilities to agriculture sector. One thing. Second one is the commercial banks. Okay, the one side is the commercial banks is also providing the loan facilities. But one thing to be noted here, the non-institutionals are providing the high rate of interest, but the institutional source are providing the low rate of interest. This is the main cause. Okay, so commercial banks are also providing the loan facilities. So short-term loan facilities, medium-term loan facilities, and the long-term loan facilities. So the commercial banks are also providing loan facilities to agriculture sector, more and more people. But here the main problem is the most of the people are not interested to take the loan from the commercial banks. Why? Because in the commercial banks, it is a very lag is there. Lag means it is to do what do you say? It will take the loan from very difficulty. లోన్ తీసుకోవడం చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంటుంది అగ్రికల్చర్ సెక్టార్ వాళ్ళు. ఇక్కడ బ్యాంకులలో అదే మనీ లెండర్స్ అయితే ఈజీగా పొందుతారు. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఈజీ టు గెట్ ద లోన్ ఫ్రమ్ ద మనీ లెండర్స్, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ టూ డిఫికల్ట్ టు గెట్ ద లోన్ ఫెసిలిటీస్ ఫ్రమ్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషనల్ క్రెడిట్. So why? Because the farmers are illiteracy. When they go to the bank, they give a fill up a paper. So the paper is different. They have no English. They have no how to fill and get the loan facilities from a bank. అవన్నీ వాడికి తెలియదు, వాడికి అర్థం కాదు. ఆ బ్యాంక్లో పోయి ఎలా నింపాలి, ఏం చేయాలి అనే అవగాహన లేదు. సో దట్స్ వై ద మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇండియన్ ఫార్మర్స్ ఆర్ హూ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ అగ్రికల్చర్, దే గో టు ద మనీ లెండర్స్ అండ్ టేక్ ద లోన్ ఫ్రమ్ అగ్రికల్చర్ సెక్టర్. Okay, so this is also one of the banks to provide the more and more loan facilities to agriculture sector. Commercial banks playing a crucial role for providing the loan facilities to agriculture sector. Then to provide more and more agriculture sector, in 1975 the government of India has introduced the regional rural banks. A region was established one bank, another region was established another bank. Regional rural banks are also established by the government. So these banks are also providing the more and more loan facilities to the agriculture sector, who supporting means the most of the people are needs to the short term loan facilities, medium term loan facilities, and the long term loan facilities. So the cooperative banks which are there, the regional rural banks which are there, the commercial banks are not interested to give the loan facilities. Why? Because it is not agriculture sector, agricultural bank. But cooperative banks and regional rural banks, it is a compulsory, complete agricultural bank. So if they go to the agricultural field, they go to the villages and observe the agricultural land and how much the loan facilities to be need to the farmer and how much loan facilities to wants to give. So these are all the observations which is given by the commercial banks, which is what is that? The cooperative banks and the regional rural banks. That should be need. So when the banks are providing more and more facilities, automatically the production will be increases. So when the credit facilities increases, so many sources are there. But main here, the most of the people are getting the loan facilities from non-institutional credit only. Why? Because it is easy to get the loan facilities from money lenders, so traders, and business persons and other sources. So the most of the loan is come from the non-institutional source. But the farmer should aware, the most of the banks should aware to the farmers to get the loan facilities from only the institutional credit facilities. Why? Because the institutional credit is a very low rate of interest. They can get the very low rate of interest. So this is the main cause. So that's why the government should educate to the, or banks should educate to the farmers to get the loan from commercial banks, and other institutional credit. So these are the source of agriculture. One is institutional source, and the second one is non-institutional. Non-institutional means just like private organization. Institutional means government organization and under the banking sector. Okay, so these are the source which was the farmers are getting the loan facilities from agriculture sector. Okay, so this is the way of the presentation. Thank you.